Welcome to another episode of Absolute Talks.
I'm Jack and this is Conrad. Digital dentures were off to a rough start, but materials have finally caught up with digital design. And this has opened up a whole new world of restorative options.
Sure is. Today we'll be talking about a very innovative material from Ivoclar called Ivotion. As you probably know by now, Absolute is heavily involved in additive denture fabrication. But milling a denture offers some very distinct advantages, and we think it's crucial for a progressive dental lab to offer both an additive and a reductive fabrication process.
Conrad, why would you say that it's important for a laboratory to offer both of these removable fabrication techniques, and ultimately, what is the difference between a milled and a printed denture?
Firstly, when we print a denture, the tooth structure is luted or fused into a printed base. With the new Ivotion puck from Ivoclar, the entire case is milled from one monolithic block.
Okay.
This allows us to use the Ivotion denture in almost all applications. When we process with an additive technology like printing, we cannot reduce the carded teeth to compensate for reduced vertical clearance.
Okay.
With milling, this is not a problem. So we can utilize the Ivotion denture when we are working in cases where clearance is an issue.
That's incredible. Obviously the pink tissue colored junction, it's not a straight line. So is this done by hand?
That's a great question, Jack. And also the truly amazing part of this Ivoclar technology. When we evaluate a digital technology here at Absolute, one of the main criteria is minimizing hand processes, and Ivoclar was able to do that very successfully here. If you look at the blue line in the digital design file, it demarcates the tooth to gingival junction. This is called the bicolored disc geometry line, and it shows the nesting software how and where to position the design within the puck. The PM7 mill will then cut a perfect junction with no need for additional hand finishing.
So one of these questions I get regularly from other technicians is how much hand processing is required after the Ivotion puck comes out of the PM7?
That's another great question and very relevant. We have 3 milling options on the Ivoclar PM7, high or standard detail and a fast milling cycle. Each of these cycles will produce a different level of detail and also a different milling cycle speed, obviously. You can see a denture produced on a high detailed milling cycle here. This is straight out of the mill, and as you can see, there is very little hand processing required. It really is a super technology.
If you have any questions on these amazing digitally processed dentures, please don't hesitate to reach out to us at 844-293-2371.
And don't forget to download your digital denture clinical workflow manual at absolutedentallab.com.
Stay safe and stay healthy, everyone.